whole nother day. Welcome, everybody. It's 10 a.m. It's 10 a.m. Woo. I don't know why I was dancing this morning. Dancing is fun. I
I'm not a dancer, but you are.
Sorry, I crack myself up sometimes. You know, growing up, my mom said she never had to entertain me because I just entertained myself. So here we go.
That's a great
Welcome to
attitude
the
to have.
show. Stacy, what's new with you this Thursday morning?
I mean, yesterday was exciting. It was so fun. My daughter made me a Lone Depot shamrock,
Alone
and
Depot Shamrock.
yeah, tomorrow's my son's birthday, so I have a birthday shamrock.
Oh, how cool is that?
So we're getting ready for a birthday party.
Yay, birthday parties. So, right on. Well, we have an abridged show for you guys today. We had to take a little pivot this morning. Our guest is not able to make it with us today, so we're going to do our weekly rate update, and we're going to preview just an opportunity out there currently on the market about rehab loans and what we can do for you guys. So it'll be a condensed show today, and then we will definitely have our guest Milton Manolis back on here later. I don't know if it'll be this month or beginning of April, but definitely tune back in. We will be putting that back out there because this is such a powerful tool for folks out there. But before we talk about reno loans, let's jump into the mortgages and where rates are going. And again, we're ticking up a little bit for the fourth straight week in a row. The Freddie Mac, other GSE, the Freddie Mac survey says that we are just now almost to 3.10% on the 30-year fixed across all markets, with a small cost of 0.7%. So we're continuing to trend up. The Fed spoke yesterday after the Fair Open Market Commission meeting, and they are keeping an eye on inflation, and they don't see the need right now to interject. So it's just kind of keeping us on a steady, small incline as far as rates are concerned. But long story short, the difference between 2.75 and 3.135, it's not a deal killer, right? So still great rates. When we're talking about rates under 4%, under 5%, just awesome. So don't hesitate, get out there. Still, the purchase market is hot, everybody. The purchase market is hot. I look back at what we're averaging. Typically, we average about, my team is what I'm referring to. My team will take in about 4 applications a week for new home buyers, right? This week, we're averaging 4 applications a day. We took 4 on Monday, we took 5 on Tuesday, and we took 3 yesterday. So we're averaging 4 applications for new home purchases right now every day. That's insane.
Do you think that's the spring market warming up, or do you think that interest rates slightly tick up and they want to buy now?
You know, a little bit is the spring market picking up. A little bit of it is also people they're getting clarity from their jobs, and their jobs have announced, like 3 of them today, or 3 of them this week. They're like, oh, my job said I can work from home, right? So I don't need to be downtown. I don't need to be wherever I am right now. So I want to get pre-approved for a different house somewhere else in my desired place to live, as opposed to I'm tied to a commute. So it's a little bit of both in that respect. People are getting clarity from their job positions, and then people are also gearing up for the spring season. So yeah, super crazy. Long story short, I forget who I called the number from yesterday. I think it was the Seattle King County Realtors, to think about all these people getting pre-approved. And then they said the market in February, the Seattle King County Realtors said our what was it? Not days on market. The inventory number is a month. We have 1 month worth of inventory. So we got lots of people coming in. to the market. We've got 1 month worth of inventory, which means if we didn't list another house, everything on the market right now would be gone in a month, right? A normal healthy market is 4 to 6 months worth of inventory. So we're super, super skinny on the inventory. So we got more people fighting for very few houses, right? So that's why we had today's topic, which is the transition that I wanted to bring in. We had Milton Manolis set up. He'll be back with us here probably at the beginning of April. But I just want to show you guys a little bit about what we were going to discuss. And I need to bring my screen back in. The power of a renovation loan. Now, this is, I just did a fresh search. Renovation loans are taking houses that are not traditionally financeable, financing them, and building in a renovation budget, right? So this house in South Seattle, beautiful, beautiful view from this house. It's tired. It needs a little work, right? This is not a traditionally financeable house, right? Got a little bit of roof deterioration. When we go look at the pictures inside, everything looks good so far, but let's step into the kitchen. Kitchen is way outdated and not functional. And then the bathroom is not functional, therefore we can't lend on it. We go downstairs is looking like this in the basement, and then upstairs is looking like this. So a lot of folks are out there looking.
Question. You said you did a quick search. When someone else wants to search, did you actually search unfinanceable properties?
Good question. What I did is I came in here and I went into searches. Houses. Where did I go? Oh, here it is. Under more. The more tab, I went down here to keywords fixer. Right? So you could put in key terms like fixer, investor, sweat equity, those type of buzzwords that come with houses that are not financeable, right? So I did that, and I found this house here in Beacon Hill. There's one down here in Maple Valley. There's one here in Factoria. This one's a little high on the loan amount, but so I looked at this one in Rainier Beach. I mean, a lot of people want 3 to 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. This house has the structure and the bones to make this work. We just have to help them with the financing to A, acquire it, and then B, remodel it. And then it's their house. It's their go-to. So these types of properties are what we're going to be talking about, how we can take this $500,000 purchase price, build in a renovation budget to make that beautiful house that you've always dreamed of. You can't see it right now unless you have a little bit of foresight, and you can really picture these houses getting cleaned up, the fresh paint, fresh carpet, cleaning up the basement, cleaning up the attic space, the living space up there, taking care and freshening up the outside. This is a real gem, and it's something that folks are finding a little bit of fatigue in the market. Stacy, they're trying to get into these turnkey houses, and they have 10, 15, 20 different offers on them. So they're losing out and losing out. The cool thing about this property, I'll bring back up, this is exactly what you want to find. You want to find a property or the fixer that's been on the market for 20 plus days. This is time to negotiate for this. We can make this, we can negotiate from a selling, we can turn this into a buyer's opportunity as opposed to a seller's opportunity. So.
Yeah, great. Yeah.
Yeah. And this can be played out all over the United States, wherever you want to buy. If you want to find fixtures in other states, we definitely can do that with our national footprint here at Loan Depot. But it's something that people, they don't have an expertise, and a lot of real estate agents don't have expertise in this either. So they continue to move clients to turnkey opportunities and overlook this opportunity here in front of them.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity, and we'll be sure to reschedule Milt so that we can dig more into this. But yeah, appreciate the share.
Yeah, absolutely. I always remember one of my mentors. He said that opportunity looks like opportunity typically shows up dressed in overalls and looks like work. And that house definitely looks like work. But it's got a huge opportunity, a huge upside. So join us in a few weeks when we bring Milton back to talk about that. But next week, a little glimpse into what we're doing next week, Stacy.
Next week was also a reschedule, so we're having our speaker on to talk about all the benefits of working with a professional.
Yeah, staging is important. Even in the seller's market, it's super important to stage that house. So join us next week, and we'll have a full episode of Real Estate Now. Have a great week, and we'll catch you later.
Thank you.